Who designed that? Do you know? I like the design. I mean, it's a cool design for a show intro, and it's about time I got a show intro. But why did you have to put all those pretentious pictures of me and the show's titled, Fuck, I Love Movies? You can't do that. You gotta put some stupid stuff. I swear on this show. That doesn't work, guys. Come on. Today, we will be talking about Interstellar. Interstellar, starring Matthew McConaughey and directed by one of my favorite filmmakers, Christopher Nolan, takes place in a futuristic world where humanity is at an all-time low. Matthew McConaughey plays an ex-engineer who clearly the world doesn't need engineers anymore, they need farmers, so he is pretty bored with his life. And he has a little daughter named Murphy. The story begins with some randomness happening in Murphy's room where her bookcase is shaking and stuff and all that good stuff, and she believes it's a ghost, and Matthew McConaughey is like, no, it's not a ghost. And they figured out that it's someone from another world talking. Yeah, bear with me. That someone from another world is talking to them, and they find out some coordinates and they end up at a NASA space station, and then they find Michael Caine is over there. Good God, Michael Caine is over there to save the day.
We're not meant to save the world. We're meant to leave it.
First of all, visually, it's an experience. There's no other way you need to see this movie apart from seeing it in 70mm IMAX. It's a vast experience. It's an expansive experience. It was so much fun watching the movie. If you love the movie or hate the movie, you will not deny that you did not enjoy the movie, because it is that much fun watching it on a 70-foot screen and with that booming sound. It's unbelievable. The acting is unbelievably good. It should give Matthew McConaughey another Oscar nomination. It probably won't, though, sadly. Now we're getting into the problems of the movie. There are people who clearly just shouldn't be there. Not because, not the actors, but the characters. They're throwaway characters. Casey Affleck, Matthew McConaughey's son, is a complete throwaway. Michael Caine is completely random in the film too. He's just there to be the wise guy. Why is it that everyone picks Michael Caine or Morgan Freeman to be the wise people in a movie?
This world's a treasure. It's been telling us to leave for a while now.
Your daughter's generation will be the last to survive on Earth. You're the best pilot we ever had. Get out there and save the world.
Everybody ready to say goodbye to our solar system? To our galaxy. Here we go.
The movie Science is very interesting. I don't know how accurate it is, but they did bring Kip Thorne to do their analysis and their fact checking. So, and this is the most accurate representation of a black hole you will ever see. Because of the representation on the film, NASA's actually implementing that into their own research because it was so realistic. Black holes apparently actually have surfaces. They're not just flat, so they have a sphere. They're spherical in nature. They're not just a flat hole, so that was really awesome. All the black hole stuff was great.
We'll find a way. We always have.
This is my problem with the film. It is a try-hard of a film. The whole film feels like Christopher Nolan is telling the audience, guys, just bear with me. It probably might not make a whole lot of sense, but I know you're gonna enjoy it. And that's when the climax comes in. The climax of this film is so try-hard, if that's the right word I'm looking for, try-hard, and it's such a big reach. It's so gigantic of a reach. And that's gonna happen every time you introduce, every time you're doing a sci-fi which involves alternate universes or time travel. It feels out of the blue. The last 20 minutes of the movie, I was scratching my head, I was moving uneasy in my seat because it bothered me that it was that stupid. So there's that.
Well, we got this far, farther than any human in history.
Oh, not far enough. Make it count.
Where's the mountains?
Those aren't mountains. They're waves.
Editing. Christopher Nolan does love to mess with us and our perspective on time. He did that in Inception. He did it with the different layers of dreams. In Memento, he did it with our memory. In this film, they make we find out that if you spend an hour inside of a planet on a black hole, you will be actually spending 7 years in Earth time. The idea is cool, but the execution is even better. Because when you, that in part, again, the acting helps it out, because the acting really gets that point across that, man, this much time has passed while you guys were doing your mission. And very cool elements of storytelling involved, and very cool sci-fi elements were involved in the film. The best scene of the film isn't even a scene which involves a spacecraft, a different planet, or anything. It's just a scene of Matthew McConaughey staring at a TV and talking to his kids. It is so powerful, and McConaughey delivers again a jaw-dropping performance of himself crying. Matthew McConaughey has become an excellent crier.
That we've barely begun, and that our greatest accomplishments cannot be behind us, because our destiny lies above us.
The film has no issues with scope, and once you play it on a 70mm screen, it's hard to deny how entertaining this film is. It would have been awesome if the film was very intellectually pleasing too. But you can't win them all. People, let me know what you think of the ending, because I had a big issue with the ending of this film. So please, in the comments below, write down what you thought of the ending, because I would really like to know. I still have to give this film a 3.5 out of 5. It's not a bad film. It is a very good film, if anything. Christopher Nolan, this is a massive upgrade over The Dark Knight Rises, if anything. Not a bad film, just not a great film, and just not what us film buffs expect from Christopher Nolan. So whatever you thought of the ending, hit me down in the comments below. I really want to know what you guys think. And thank you for watching. This has been Interstellar. Go see it, enjoy the movie, and I hope you guys have a great week. My name is Ramiz Khan. I'm a filmmaker and I'm a film critic. And you will be seeing me again next week. How's my haircut?